Hello, welcome to APG.Studio channel. My name is Alicia, fitness yoga expert, and this week is all about shoulder pain relief, shoulder injury recovery. And today's special session, if you already recover from shoulder pain, shoulder injury, this session is going to be about exercise, how to strengthen your muscles around this specific joint. Okay, so you can join me now, you can watch later on, or you can send the link to your friends as well. Okay, ready to start. So first, stand up position, and we're going to warm your muscles very slowly with smooth movement. You're trying to draw your arms big circles. Inhale, lift, slowly exhale, pull your arms back and down. Inhale, front and up to the ceiling. Slowly exhale, controlling muscles. So it's nothing like this. You can endure, instead make your muscles stronger. Movement is because you're controlling your muscles. So you go really slowly, you stop for one tiny second, and now you're pulling back by pulling shoulders, squeezing shoulder blades, and you're still controlling movement. So I'm not using the gravity force. You're using muscles as I'm lifting and as I'm moving your arms back and down. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Okay, now you're going to move your arms front and to your side, pulling back, and when you exhale, slowly bring together. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Inhale and exhale. Maybe one more. Again, the same way. So it's nothing like this uncontrolled movement. It's nice and slow because you're controlling how far you can go. One more. Inhale and exhale and relax. Now, muscles warm, joints ready. So now on your floor. I'm going to first rock front and back. Inhale and exhale. And depends how is the strength in your arms, wrist, and your shoulders. You can continue on your knees, or you can lift your hips. So as you move forward, you're almost trying to move to plank position, but you don't have to. If you don't have enough strength to move that far to the front, just move few inches forward. That's fine. That's the way you're improving the strength in your upper body, in your shoulders and your arms. Inhale, moving forward. Exhale, moving back. Don't worry about your knees. I've got my legs straight, but if you don't have that much flexibility in your hamstrings, that's fine. Keep your knees bent. Maybe two more, but remember, you can stop anytime you need to. You know your body the best, and you know your limits. All right, next one. You're sitting with your feet flat, with your hips width apart. You're placing your hands just in line with your hips, palms facing forward. You can see lots of people doing this, but this rotation in your shoulder, change position if your muscles working, okay? So try with your palms facing forward. If you can't lift muscles tight, try to rotate them out, okay? But our goal is to hold your hands eventually facing forward. I'm just lifting your hips. Inhale, slowly exhale. Great. For your shoulders, but again, especially for women, wrists. If you've got weak wrist muscles, that's the joints that are very sensitive. I'm going to leave the link for your wrist, how to make your wrist stronger, so you can exercise without pain, without discomfort. Inhale when you lift, slowly exhale, hips down. Inhale and exhale. Maybe one more. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. Now side plank. On your left side now, elbow on the floor. Make sure you're not resting your head. You're just pressing shoulder down to lift your chest, to lift your head. Okay, check you've got your elbow directly underneath your shoulder. You're not flexing your hips, so you don't have your knees pointing forward. You're pushing hips to the front by squeezing your glutes. That's the right position, not only to work with your shoulder, but also nice exercise to strengthen muscles in your core, your obliques. If you're doing first time side plank, use your right hand and help yourself to lift hips off the floor, but without rotation. Still holding your hips and your shoulders facing forward without twisting to the front. You've got this arm, but you're still trying to make this movement directly up and down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. If someone is stronger, that's fine. You can keep your arm by your side or even lift. Inhale and exhale, or try to reach over your head. Inhale and exhale. Okay, let's do the same, the other side. Remember, hips position, no flexion. How is your head, shoulder? Head nice and high. And again, help yourself with your arm first, or if you're stronger, or later on, after a few weeks or months, depends how it's gonna be the progress for you. You can try with your arm up. Inhale, floor. Exhale, lift. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. Maybe one more. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Now let's come back on your floor. And now just move back as far as you can. If you don't have flexible lower back and glutes, your hips higher. If someone is more flexible, you can even sit on your heels, but that's fine. Just make position and now reach with your arms as far as you can. And now when you inhale, try to move forward without dropping your hips. So you've got abdominal muscles, your belly and your glutes, butt area, active and engaged. And again, if you're feeling you're going to drop your hips, don't move yourself that far forward. Okay, so inhale when you're moving forward, exhale as you're moving back. If someone is stronger, try to bend your elbows. But we don't have arms in the traditional push-up position, which is very wide. We've got elbows and your wrist in line with your shoulder. So the moment when you're bending your elbows, don't let them go out, pull them in. Inhale, slowly exhale. Okay, so that's important. To keep your shoulder in good stability, no rotation by pulling elbows out. So when you notice you do that, stay with your arms straight. Okay? But if you're fine, you can try bend your elbows without dropping hips. So it's nothing like I'm going to rest my hips and after that I'm bending my elbows. And I'm lifting first my upper body but my hips on the floor. That's too much tension for your lower back. The safe way to do that, if your muscles ready, it's gonna be bending elbows, bringing your chin or forehead to the floor, shoulders down, and you're lifting up. You've got your hips in the same position. Okay, but if it's too challenging for you for now, practice this one. Trust me, You're safely building the strength in your shoulder joint, your arms, muscles, and your chest, and you're gonna be ready for more, lower, 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 okay? Maybe 2 more. Inhale, and exhale. And let's stay in this nice stretch. That was all exercise to improve the strength, and muscles contract all the time, so it's good to stretch them at the end of the exercise. Head, you can look down or look forward, especially if you got your text neck or round shoulders. Much better for you is looking forward. Good breaths. You can try to engage your abdominal muscles, pull your belly in, try to bring your chest lower, closer to your thighs, and slowly relax. Okay, so now let's stand up. And now right arm, inhale, as you exhale, try to cross and reach behind your head to the other side without moving your head. So if it's here, that's fine. Inhale and exhale, just check what's the range of movement in your shoulder in terms of flexibility in your muscles, chest, and your arm. Inhale and exhale. And relax. Other side. You can notice one arm. You can reach further on the one. It's a little bit behind. If you notice the difference between left and right is quite big, always start the side which is not that much flexibility. Do few reps, back to the other one, and finish again with the arm which needs more work. Okay, inhale and exhale. Now lace your fingers, palms facing forward. And again, if you're keeping your arms somewhere here, you can still do the stretch. If you've got above your head, your arm will go behind your head, but you can still do with your arm front of your head or just on the side, okay? That's the way to do correctly. As much as you practice this stretching, you improve the flexibility in your arm and chest, be more range of movement in your shoulder, and one day you'll be able to do this option. But it's not, this is only the right one. Now, the right one is when you feel the stretching and your body is not compensating halfway. How your body can compensate? You're pulling back, so you can put too much strain on your lower back, because when you're trying arms, but it's no way you're moving your arm from your shoulder, your body starts to move the rest of your upper body. Okay, and this is not safe for your lower back. I can feel it already. So that's one. Other one is by pulling your head down. Again, for your posture, if you constantly do that and you continue when you exercise, you end up in this position. We prefer to keep everything nice and upright, with chest open and head good alignment with the rest of your spine. So be aware if it's better for you to keep your arms like this, instead pulling head or pushing hips forward, all right? So let's try just one for each side. Inhale, arms up, slowly exhale, and relax. Okay, so as you can see, my shoulder is completely, fully recovered, which is great. Took me 1 week. I know some people need to wait much longer, but all depends if you've got the proper rest from the very, very beginning. So let me know, leave the comments, leave the thumbs up, how is your progress, if you know someone who needs to do the exercise, or maybe you injure yourself, and it would be nice to know all the exercise work for you as well as for myself. So thank you for watching, and see you next week on another subject. Bye for now.